Our dearest 6th primary students, how is everything going? I hope that all of you are fine and blessed. Have you studied chapter 2 after watching the explanation video on the YouTube channel? I hope that all of you did. So let's discuss the questions that were supposed to be done inside the classroom. Chapter 2, An Uncharitable Man. Who was the uncharitable man according to chapter 2? Exactly, Scrooge. So please open page 8, exercise A, put the sentences in order from 1 to 5. So you have to read the 5 sentences, and according to the incidents that happened in chapter 2, you have to put the sentences in their chronological orders. So the first incident that happened in chapter 2, exactly. Two men visited Scrooge. Then Scrooge refused to donate to the poor. A boy sang a Christmas carol. Scrooge complained about giving his clerk a day off. And finally, Scrooge's clerk went home to play with his son. Write the synonym of the underlined words. Scared, afraid, a place where bad people are sent, prison, songs, carols, a place where poor people who had no homes went, workhouse, disappointment, dismay, money for doing a job, wage. Okay, please open your booklets on page 9, and this is the commentary question. And as we said in the previous video in chapter 1, we said the commentary question, we have to say who said these words, to whom, explain the whole situation, you have to elaborate the whole situation, then you have to spotlight on the significance. Okay, what does this show? What did you understand from this quotation? Okay, so we have to many people already. Their problems are not my business. Who said these words? Scrooge said these words to the two gentlemen who came to him at his office asking him for a donation to the poor and needy people during Christmas. However, Scrooge had firmly refused, claiming that their problems weren't a big deal to him. He added that it was enough for a man to understand his own business. This shows what? Exactly. This shows how miser, cruel, and hard-hearted Scrooge was. He felt nothing for the conditions of the poor, and he believed that their death would be useful in reducing population. Page 10, number 4. You will want a holiday all day tomorrow, I suppose. Scrooge said these words to his clerk at his office when they were closing the office. Scrooge knew that his clerk was longing to a Christmas day off to spend with his family, but Scrooge wasn't happy about the idea of giving his clerk an entire day off with a paid wage. Eventually, he had grudgingly accepted to give him the day off and ordered him to come early the following day. This shows how much Scrooge didn't believe in Christmas and its celebrations. It also shows how much Scrooge was an uncompassionate person who didn't agree in social and religious celebrations. So here, if you notice, we said who said these words, to whom, where and when, and we elaborated the whole situation, and after this we spotted the light on the significance, and this is how you should answer the commentary questions. Okay, then please open page 10, exercise D. Complete the summary of chapter 2 by writing the correct words in each blank. Two excellent gentlemen came to Scrooge's office. They were looking for donations to help the perfect poor people. Scrooge refused to give them anything. Scrooge asked his clerk if he wanted a day off on Christmas Day. The clerk said that he did. Scrooge complained that it wasn't fair. In the end, Scrooge granted the holiday, but he told him to come in the early morning the following day.